Baptist Church. I'm Emily and I'm one of the members here, and I'm going to be bringing you the next addition to the Lent calendar. And this morning we're going to be thinking about words and their impact. And I wonder if you've ever felt really stressed about something, or really maybe angry or whatever. Maybe you've got an exam or something's coming up that you're feeling really uncomfortable about, and then you have a conversation with someone, and after that conversation, nothing's changed. You're still gonna have to do whatever this thing is, maybe an exam, but for some reason you feel so much better. And like I said, nothing's actually changed. But what has happened is someone has spoken some words to you, and whatever those words were, they just made you feel a whole lot better. And yeah, you're going into what's coming up with a more positive and uplifted attitude. So yeah, that's something I want you to imagine. The verse we're looking at today is I should have really had it up, is Colossians 4 verse 6, and that says, "Let your speech always be gracious and seasoned with salt." So obviously it seems quite clear what that verse is saying. It's saying speak kind words to people, and yeah, it will be fruitful. And I think the example that you may be thinking of that's happened in your life where someone's spoken some words to you, that verse is speaking some amazing truth. But I want to focus less on that verse and skip ahead in the Bible to James chapter 3, beginning from verse 2. And James basically is talking all about words in this passage, and it's really amazing what he says. So if you turn to James chapter 3 verse 2, and we'll read, "We all fail in many areas, but especially with our words. Yet if we're able to bridle the words we say," this is quite a long passage by the way, "we are powerful enough to control ourselves in every way. And that means our character is mature and fully developed. Horses have bits and bridles in their mouths so that we can control and guide their large body. And the same with the mighty ship. Though they are massive and driven by fierce winds, yet they are steered by a tiny rudder at the direction of the person at the helm. A tongue is a small part of your body, yet it carries great power." He goes on to give another example about how a single flame can set a whole forest on fire. He's comparing that to words, and just at the great extent of their power, their powerfulness. And yeah, in Colossians, it's talking about how they can be used for real good. Like, if you think about it, if someone comes up and say, "Whoa, you're really sporty, like your muscles are really toned," you'd be like, "Oh yeah, I've got great muscles." It would make you feel good. But the reverse is true as well. If sometimes you might have had some negative words spoke to you, and that can really get you down. So what James is saying is that sometimes it's perceived that words don't matter that much. It's like the saying that, actions, sticks and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me. He's saying it's actually that it couldn't be more opposite to that. It's that you don't think that words matter, but they matter loads. If you want to know more about that, that was all taken from a Soul Survivor talk in 2017 that one of the leaders did. It's absolutely amazing. And there'll be a link to that at the end. So honestly, if you want to know more about the powerfulness of words in a slightly longer extended version than I'm giving you now, do go and have a look at that. But what I want to encourage you is that what can you say to someone that's going to really encourage them and lift them up today? It might be a family member, it might be a friend, it might just be someone that pops into your head saying, oh, I haven't spoken to them for a while. I want to really encourage them today. Because as James said, words are the most powerful thing. Your tongue is so small, but yet it holds great power. And we want to use it to show the amazing and powerful love that Jesus has for us. Hope you have a lovely week and see you